So George Priestman from the Boxing Index. We're here in Manchester for another big card with Matchroom headlined by Joseph Parker and Derek Chisora. I'm here with Jack Cullen as he looks to become European champion. Just talk to me how you're feeling on what is a really big week for you.
Yeah, you know what, I'm over the moon, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing for this fight. Listen, all training's done. We're here 2 days away, it's fight night, and can't come any sooner. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How have you felt in the camp coming up to this thing? Obviously, it's been probably the biggest camp of your life so far. I mean, and how are you feeling and how are you looking?
Yeah, I felt good, I've enjoyed it. Obviously, the change of opponent. I've been training for a southpaw, and now I've got back for an orthodox. But I'm not too fussed about it, mate. Listen, at the end of the day, we've had a few more spars since we found out who was changed over. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm more than ready.
How's that opponent change affect you then? Is it a tough thing to cope with? I mean, you said you've had that sparring in, but I mean, obviously you've been in the game a long time. Does it really make a difference?
Nah, it doesn't make a difference. I don't think I've had one fight where I remember fighting someone at the beginning of the camp, and by the end of the camp's finished, you're fighting the same person. It always changes. Listen, this boxing, it's an hard game, and people pull out with injuries and all different types of stuff. So yeah, you kind of expecting it.
In terms of, I mean, that last victory against Yoder, I mean, what a win that was. I mean, congratulations! It was such a great watch. I mean, to see someone who's, you've never shaked a fight. You've always turned up and taken on the best opponent you can, and to beat him, and that's really springboarded you to this fight, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, definitely. Obviously, if I not beat you during that night, I wouldn't be here now fighting for a European title. And listen, it's every boxer's dream, and listen, it's my dream as well. So I win this European title on Saturday night. It's a dream come true, mate.
In terms of the way you've gone, obviously the standard British, English, and now onto the European. I mean, how does it feel to fight for such a prestigious belt?
Yeah. I'm over the moon, mate. For a European title, I'm fighting with all the crowds back at Manchester Arena. I couldn't ask for any better.
Yeah, it's just the perfect place for you to fight. I mean, Manchester, it's sort of the home of the North. I mean, is this perfect for you?
Definitely a perfect place. It's literally 10 minutes away from where I live. So listen, I've done nearly 1,000 tickets. I've done just over 800 tickets. And it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud on the fight night. Yeah.
I'm sure Eddie will thank you for that. So just a couple more questions. So obviously, how do you see this fight going? How do you see yourself winning this fight?
I see myself winning this fight by just being clever and sticking to the game plan. Listen, the other day, he's 5'8" or 5'10", so he's a lot smaller than me. I've got to box him, and at the end of the day, when we come inside, we're going to come inside. We're going to clash. I don't think I've been in a boring fight yet since I've started professional boxing, and I'm not expecting this one to be a boring fight. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
one thing your fights never are. They're never boring. They're always great watches. Just one last word. I said, Mark Jeffries, I mean, you've been training with him. He said he's had a lot of experience with you. He says he loves having you in the gym because obviously you're ahead of him in your career right now. How pleased you to see him get the WBO global belt, and how far do you think he is away from stepping up a couple more levels?
Yeah. Well, listen, mate. Obviously on fight night he won that fight easy, and he had one hand after the second round. He'd done his hand in. And you know what? Listen, it's a pleasure to be training with Mark Jeffries. He trains twice as hard as anybody, and he's more than ready for stepping up. But obviously, he's only a young lad. There's no rush in him, and he'll do it when the time's right. And obviously, with him winning that title next year, he'll be pushing for more titles.
It's good to hear. Thanks so much for your time, and good luck. Enjoy the press conference. Enjoy the fight. Nice to meet you. Cheers.